Hello, bro. Good afternoon, team. Hope everyone is doing well. Good afternoon, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Apologies for the late stream today. I'm a little bit ill, man. Super ill today, so that's why we started a little bit later today. I think, I get hay fever, right? So my hay fever is kind of like being mixed with flu. And so it's like the worst thing ever. It gives you the nastiest headache. Well, let's see if coffee helps. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, bro. And you?
Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, the daily actually ended up closing super bullish. So, guys, we have like another couple minutes before we start, obviously, trading. But today should be clean price action. So, our new timing now is essentially like, taking those trades from 1:30 onwards. Let me quickly just make an Insta video as well, just informing everyone that we're on live stream. Just give me 1 second. Good afternoon, Jay. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. So, okay, guys, let's look at gold. Bro, I think I'm kind of done with hot black coffee. I've switched to Americano now. It's so hard to drink black coffee when it's hot. Honestly, I'm switching to Americano now.
What is Americano, bro?
Basically, it's still black coffee, 0 calories, but it's just the cold black coffee, right?
Oh,
That's the only difference.
okay.
Yeah, that's the only difference. Okay, so going based off the monthly at the moment, right? We are still quite bearish. Keep it very simple. The current monthly now at this point has given us some sort of upper wick as well, which we can see. But at the same time, we can see the max pullback level is still up there. Oh, we can hear the birds chirping. Bro, that's actually so nice though. Like even at this time, you can hear the birds. That's really nice.
Bro, you hear it all day, man.
That's really nice, bro. That's really nice. Okay, so looking at the current monthly candle at the moment though, you can see that current monthly kind of is in a massive uptrend, right? So the scenario which can really set up on the monthly candle is basically the upper wick retest and potentially a breakout to the top side. And so this is where now we need to see this current weekly candle is kind of like again shooting up a little bit. And even just going based off the weekly now, we're past the 50% level. And now this is where your intraday candle, right? This is where the sort of like intraday candle has plenty of range to the top side as well, right? Once we start to go past this area, which is the correction area going based off this candle. So what we need to do now is we need to understand one thing. There is a major possibility of a rejection as well from up there, because at this point now, right, the key level that you have when it comes to like the PD 50% level, which we marked out yesterday, is about to be approached, and we are about to retest this PD 50% level, right? But you gotta understand now, going based off the previous bullish candle, you also have that sort of room to the downside. So there is a very high chance that they can take the price up, and from up there, cause a PD highs fake out. I can see that happening, honestly. Unless we can see some sort of a clean confirmation above the 50% level, then we understand that we have plenty and plenty of room to the top side, right? We really, really do. So again, we kind of need to see a nice clean range on the daily before we can execute on something. We've only moved about 83 pips, right? That's all we've done. So previous daily ended up closing super bullish, and now the current daily is technically giving you a break past the highs. So as traders now, what we need to do is let's mark out the daily range, right? And at this point, it again becomes a game of probabilities. So what are the chances of us kind of like going past the PD 50% area? So when I say previous daily candle, I'm talking about this massive bearish candle, by the way, guys, right? Keep this in your mind, okay? When I'm talking about the PD, I'm talking about this bearish candle. So going based off the PD 50% level, this is your PD 50% level, right? 65.67. Or you could just say that this is your weekly correction level as well, right? So anyway, let's just say PD, or we can say like daily imbalance level. So this is where we have a daily imbalance, right? So once they fill the imbalance in now, well, two things will happen, right? Either they will give you the PD 50% retest, which is all the way down here, right? That's your key level. Or another thing could be that they sort of fill the imbalance, and then from there, they want to bring the price all the way back up to give you the sustainable upper wick which is required on the monthly. So there are different scenarios which can set up once again today. Let me just quickly mark this out. Okay. All right, we're really starting to retest this key level now at this point. Really starting to pick up some momentum. 51.02 being the previous 50% level. PD 50%, let's mark this up, PD 50%. This is 1951.02. Okay, fair enough. We got this, all of this marked out. Lovely stuff. Let's see, going on the 4H now, we've got the daily highs established as well. Let's mark out the daily highs at this point. There we go. Okay, at this point, daily range has been established. So technically we are looking for the PD 50% retest and then the previous daily highs fake out scenario. So the previous daily highs are just up here, and the range that we have even on the 4H now, ooh, look at this. See, like with the new 4H, technically it can cause the nastiest fake out. Honestly, it can cause the nastiest fake out with the next 4H. Because you guys need to understand there's a major imbalance to the downside at this point as well. So most likely, if the upper wick is done on the daily and we really start to see those rejections playing out from this area here, I am looking for a minimum of 30-minute confirmation before technically taking anything. So either a rejection on this candle and next one breaking the lows for that sell position, but I need a minimum of a 30-minute confirmation before I take anything, right? So again, going back to the daily, let's mark out your daily 50% as well. And so this is where now we can get a daily 50% retest scenario. That's one of the scenarios which we have on our playbook. which is also, before we obviously get the daily 50% retest, we will have the 4H 50% retest. So let's mark out the daily 50% level, which is 61.43 now. It's a very small range, guys, keep that in your mind. It's only about, I think, 80 pips something, if I'm not incorrect. This is your current daily 50%. That's the daily 50% range. You've got the daily highs. So now this is where we need to go down to the 4H, and we can see that the 4H is actually super bullish at this point, right? But going based off the previous 4H, again, little imbalance to the downside. So because it's an open candle, the scenario is still in play. Which scenario am I talking about? There is a scenario which is still in play, which is the previous 4H 50% retest, right? Since this is still an open candle, so that's your 59.70 level. That's previous 4H 50%. Okay, so the thing I'm looking for now is, oh, let me just change the color to green. Okay, so now the thing I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a rejection on this candle, right? So the only time the sell positions become valid, in my opinion, is if I can get this candle to start rejecting. So anything below this now, if we can get some sort of a 30-minute rejection from up here and 30-minute closure and some sort of a rejection and a closure below this area here, then I'm looking for that sort of play to the downside, retest of the previous 4H 50% area, right? Until then, it's super bullish, right? So you kind of cannot go against the trend. And once the previous 4H 50% retest is done, this is where either you will see price bouncing all the way back up again, or it will just break past this area and keep on dropping, right? If they do want to take the price back up, then guess what? Daily highs will again be an area you start to target, because from here back up to the daily highs, you've got about 60 plus pips. If we do see a break past this area, then you've got the daily lows that you're targeting, and if they can start to clear daily lows, then you've got this support area essentially setting up, and you know, previous daily 50% scenario actually starts to make sense at that point. But as I said, I need a minimum of 30-minute closure below this area, which is essentially this resistance level here, looking to the left. So if we can get again price causing some sort of a fake out scenario, how does a fake out scenario start? Well, you see a massive bullish candle taking out the previous structure, and then the next candle opens and it takes out the bullish candle. This is what you call a topside fake out, right? And if it was a downside fake out, it will be a massive bearish candle, and then the candle after will make the massive bearish candle invalid. So if we can get the next candle opening up, which is opening up in the next 5 minutes, making this candle invalid, should be a lovely play. Should be a very lovely play. Hello, Daniel. So Daniel, my name is not Daniel, by the way, guys, it's Daniel. Hello, Daniel. So from what I've seen so far, you are trading reversals, am I right? Thanks for the effort. Bro, it really just depends on the markets. As I said, either a pullback and a pump back up, that's not really a reversal, or a reversal from up here, because it doesn't make sense for me to buy gold at the moment. Look at the range to the left. So yes, it really just depends. It just depends, you know, we trade many things. But for me, I would not like to trade to the top side at the moment, because it's technically trading at all-time highs and super inflated on the intraday, right? And you gotta understand, like, what is your major target? Is this daily imbalance area, right? So anything above this, it makes sense for them to then take the price up, but you would have to clear all of this mess to the left, right? So this is where, if I just let price do whatever price wants to do, I can capitalize on that one opportunity when it shows up later. That's kind of how I trade. But yeah, reversals, definitely, we definitely do trade reversal. Americano is nice, man. It's very nice, honestly. Okay, so the scenario that we are looking to trade is the previous 4H. Do we have previous 4H 50%, or do we just have 4H 50%?
4H, yeah.
Okay, 4H 50% retest. So this is the main scenario, right? And technically previous daily highs fake out. That's another scenario. So these are the two scenarios that I'm interested in. And if they can technically start aligning together, it gives you more of a confluence. And also this is where when we have three confluences, you got the previous daily highs fake out, you got the 4H 50% retest scenario setting up, and you've also filled in the daily imbalance. That's three confluences, and so now we just need a confirmation. So the confirmation area is basically here, a nice clean closure below this area here. Ooh, 2 more minutes left, man. 2 more minutes left. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So any closure below this, I'm looking for that drop. Either, as I said, I want to see 30-minute breakout. So something on the 30-minute time frame, right? So that's 1.8 level. Yeah, look at this. 4H is rejecting now. Lovely little resistance level here. So this is technically about to become a fake out on the 30 minutes now, isn't it? Okay, what we can do here is, I think safe SL will be your 50% level. We can give this a go on the break of this area here, SL will be but obviously on the break of the 30-minute lows in the next minute or so, and your SL will be above the 50% level. So your SL will essentially be around place. Yeah, let me see, do we have yeah, there you go. Okay, on the break of this, bro, let's give this a go. Okay, let's give this a go on the break. SL, let's place the SL above the 30-minute highs and target 50% area. Okay,
okay.
Yeah, let's give it on the break, and essentially this should be about, yeah, there you go. That's it. Triggered. Okay, let's see. Now technically you want to make a risk free, guys, around this daily 50% area. Oh, there it is. Start making a risk free and start securing profits here on this daily 50% level. This is where you want to make a risk free and secure profits. There you go, around 10 plus pips or so. There you go. So as soon as you tap this daily 50% level, because that's your area that you are retesting, make a risk free and start securing some profits. Bro, did you take it? I can't hear you. Okay, yeah. Nice. Okay guys, there you go. Start moving your SLs above the highs now. If you can, start making it risk free or layer run, is really up to you. But daily 50% level, apply risk management at the daily 50% level. Here you want to apply risk management, bro. Secure 50% on this, but trailing stop loss, okay? And layer run to 1-to-1. Okay, at this point it's kind of tapping your daily 50% level. Make a risk free, guys, and let the rest just run. SOs at BE, because you're tapping the daily 50% level, and that's the scenario we're kind of like, retesting. So this was an open and dump minimum drawdown. You're up around 10 pips on this. You let the rest just run at this point down to the previous 4H 50%. That's your next TP level. Make a risk free, secure some profits here, let the rest run. Very nice play. Open and dump on gold. Very nice. Very nice play, guys. Very nice play. Amazing. Now this is where you want to start securing most of your profits, because the daily 50% level is essentially the area which we are trading, right? We're going based off this daily 50% area, and then once we start to go past this, then you've got the next scenario setting up, which is the previous 4H 50%, and this is where you want to start securing some profits. Wow, look at this drop. Wow, amazing, 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 just amazing play, amazing play. Wow, wow. Ho ho ho, look at this drop straight to the TP, guys. Wow, amazing, amazing play, guys. Amazing play. Secure some more profits here, bro. You hit your 50%.
No, bro. No.
Okay,
It's 5 pips below.
okay, okay. Wow. Clean, open and dump, guys. Clean, open and dump.
Bro, again, the 30-minute thing, you know, like,
Man, look at this drop. Oof, look at this drop. Ho ho. Look at this drop. Great start to the day. Love to see a big W. Yes, sir. Look at this drop. Great start to the day, right? Look at this drop. Clean 20 pips so far. But this P4H 50%, if we can get this, man, but what a great start. What a great start. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
that first 30 minutes always give the
Yes, sir.
tricky thing, bro.
Yes, sir. And then you know you got your next candle just kind of giving you that move now to the opposite direction. See, look at the rejection on this candle here as well. Very nice, very nice, very very nice. But it's still an open candle, so most likely, if this doesn't do it, then the next one shall do something else, right? But yeah, very nice position, honestly. Very, very nice play so far. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Big W. Big W. I just knew that was going to happen. Clean drop. Guys, let's drop some W's in the chat. Let's drop some W's in the chat. Amazing play so far. Clean 20 pips so far, but I'm expecting you to drop a little bit more, to be fair, at least down to this previous 4H 50%. So that's like the main thing I'm looking to see gold retesting. And then once this scenario is done with, then obviously the next bit will be the, you know, either the breakout, 4H 50% breakout, or fake out, right? If they do give you a breakout, then the next candle should start selling off again. But if it's a rejection from this area here, then most likely we can come back up once again, right? But if we honestly see some sort of a closure below the previous 4H 50% level, which is essentially my main target on this position, let's see what they do. Wow. Straight to the money, guys. Straight to the money. It's gonna come down hard. I can feel it. It's gonna come down hard. Oh, it's about to come down hard. I can feel it. It's loading up. The Titanic is loading up, guys. The Titanic is loading up. The Titanic is loading up. Because it still has some more room to the downside, at least down to the previous 4H 50% level. So the Titanic is loading up. The Titanic is loading.
Major balances.
Yes, sir.
For the downside.
Yes, sir. The Titanic is loading up. The Titanic is loading up. The only thing is, right, with the next candle open, they can still give you that pullback and then later just keep on selling the price, basically. Oh, yeah, it's going to drop today. I can tell. Especially if this 4H closes a rejection candle now, the next 4H breaks the lows, you're just going to start dropping down to the daily lows, honestly. And you've got this candle here. This is the last 30-minute candle now. So if this closes bearish, next one breaks the lows, you're just dropping for the rest of the day. And this is a perfect candle so far. It just depends how they kind of like give you a closure on this candle as well. If they do give you a super bearish closure now, like engulfing bearish candle, the next one is just going to open, and we know with 4H it gives you a minimum pullback, so we'll just open and drop at least down to the daily lows, and the whole daily range has not even given you 100 pips yet. So yeah, I think this will be a very nice, very nice drop. But yeah, I think he was asking me, Khalid, as you can see, this is why we trade reversals, right? We can see it's just gold. It's such a volatile pair, right? Because when you have volatility, we've got like a playbook here filled with many scenarios. So majority of the times when you are trading at all-time highs on the intraday or the lows, you most likely will see gold technically giving you those reversals. It's better to trade those. Now, I do believe that there still is some more room to the downside, maybe 9 pips more, 10 pips more, before again a massive rejection can be seen. So you could still squeeze out maybe 5-10 pips more below the lows. But once it's done, I think this should be like the full TP on this trade. Unless you can trail your stop losses, it really is up to you. But if this candle here can now, realistically talking, actually give us a really nice close below your daily 50% range, which is essentially this area here, looking to the left, you can see this support area here. If we can see some sort of a closure below this mess here, then from there gold will start dropping with the next candle as well, for sure. You've got this support area here, like all of this mess, but this is very messy structure, so we cannot really go based off this structure. But essentially, again, look at your 4H, right? The way your 4H is closing now. If we can get our... So the ideal close on this candle here will be essentially anything below this area. So as long as this candle closes below the 50%, it's technically turning this 4H candle into a rejection candle. And this is where we need the next 4H candle to give us that minimum pullback and break the lows. And as soon as it does that, we should be coming down for the daily lows, right? So this is where now we need the ideal close that we can get on this candle will essentially be below this area. So as long as we are below this area, which is your 63.18, that's your ideal close. Oh. So we have an ideal close. So ideal close will be below here before the new 4H open, right? Oh, look at this. So as long as we're technically trading below this area, which is the 50% level, this is the ideal close, right? For us, it's the 63.18 level. So as long as price is trading below this, your 4H is bearish and it's coming down for the 4H 50% range. So this is your ideal close, 1.8. And so when the next candle technically gives you some sort of a breakout, it will come down for the 4H 50% level, which is essentially like the main TP for me anyway. 1.8. But again, if you guys can chill your stop losses, chill them, you know. So yeah, the ideal close will be essentially below this area, and then gold should be coming down for the P4H. There you go. P4H 50% level, it should be coming down. There it is. There it is, guys. There it is. Bingo. There it is. Full TP is getting smashed on this position here. Again, chill your stop losses if you can. And we are up 26 pips at this point, guys. Very nice play. Very nice play. Let's drop some W's in the chat. Let's drop some W's in the chat, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing play. Wow.
Okay.
Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Full TP hit on this bad boy. So now again, the next 4H opening and giving you a clean dump. It's going to be a fun play over here. Very fun play. Oh, it's coming down for the 4H 50%, isn't it? It really is. It really is coming down for it. Yeah. Very nice trade taken here. Very nice trade. Amazing play. Straight to the money. Wow. It's a clean 30 play pip done. Wow. There it is. There it is. Bingo. Main TP hit. That's the first trade done. There it is. Nice, 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 nice. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Now let's wait for the next opportunities to set up. We'll wait for the new 4H. You out his own, you know?
Yeah.
Nice one, bro. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go and use the washroom. I'll be back. Take over from me, yeah?
Okay. My bro Himo is there today. How are you, bro?
Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. And you?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I haven't been around because I'm having like internet connection issues since like 3 days.
No problem, bro.
Yeah, but nice trade.
It's fine now?
No.
No?
I'm waiting for the internet guy to come.
Okay, bro. Alright. But you can trade, right?
I don't know, bro. It's like risky
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's going slow. So I didn't take this one, and I haven't traded in like 3 days.
Yeah, bro. It's a smart thing. Because imagine if you enter a trade and you can
Yeah,
place a stop loss, bro. Jeez.
yeah. It happened to me.
It happened.
Yeah, when I blew my account. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. But this one,
Yeah.
no, right?
No, not this one.
Oh, yeah.
They all gone.
Guys, you guys took this trade? On a YouTube chat? It's break even for me. Break even, bro. Yeah, you are expecting like a big drop, right? Yeah, bro. It's always better to secure some profits. You're gonna have more opportunities during the day, you know.
Oh, so you literally went to our level. Crazy precision, man. Crazy precision. That's why I told you guys that was a full TP. That was a full TP.
I trailed the stop loss a little bit too.
Oh, did it work?
No, because you know, I get stopped out, but I try it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it makes sense, bro, for the like drop a little bit.
Oh man,
From that.
look at the closure. Let's see.
The
Because now
precision, man.
the 4H has technically given you the retest at this point, right? So let's see what kind of closure we get on this 4H. Because if it does give you a bullish closure, then on the next one, technically we can look for that pump back up. It really just depends what kind of closure we get on this 4H now. And that could be your second entry in and out sort of thing. Was break even for me. Brother, you need to secure profits. You need to secure profits. Secure some profits. As soon as there is an opportunity, secure profits. You don't have to make your, you don't have to hit your daily target in one trade. But when you take multiple trades and you're securing profits, guess what? Eventually you will hit your daily target, won't you? So secure profits. Always secure profits. So yeah, it's the 50% level is essentially here, isn't it? 63.02. And so if it does start to close back above this area, after giving us the 4H 50% retest, then we're most likely coming back up for the daily highs, right? Some sort of maybe double top on the 4H, and then they can either break out or drop. Let's see what happens in the next 8 minutes or so. Bro, did you readjust everything?
Yeah, bro.
Lovely stuff, bro. Remember, you have to also manually select everything. But I think you know, right?
Yeah, bro. It's all done.
Bro, do you have the magic keys, the physical one, or no?
No. Just the.
Just the, yeah. That one is good, man. Physical one, bro. I don't like it, bro, honestly. But yeah, guys, we shall be waiting for the next 7 minutes or so. By the way, I want to watch Andrew Tate's new interview.
I think we need to see on the Rumble. I don't know if there is full.
Andrew.
Yeah, probably.
No, he did have an interview.
A new?
Yeah. After BBC, he made like a statement or something. He made like a statement or something. I think the title was Andrew Tate Statement. After, I don't remember, bro. I think I saw it yesterday. It was like Andrew Tate makes a statement after the BBC interview. Because the BBC interview was funny, man. It was jokes. So, at this point, right, we are looking for a closure back above this. If we can get closure back above this now, technically your 4H has given you a pullback. And so, this is a key level, right? As long as we're trading at this key level, we need some sort of a confirmation. It's very simple. Holy snap. Look at this precision, man. Look at the rejection and the precision. Crazy, right?
Yeah. These levels, bro, work to the T.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Crazy.
And at this point, right, look, if they give you the nastiest rejection, and looking to the left, we have obviously this resistance here, right? So technically, if it does start to give you a closure back above this structure here, yeah, then from here, man, the next one breaks the highs. We've got the 30% scenario up here setting up as well, right? Yeah, most definitely. But one thing about the 4H though, it goes one way. It is usually a one-sided move on the 4H. So let's give it a little bit, because what it can do is break up and then start dumping. So we've got plenty of time. No need to rush anything. Either some sort of a closure, because if it does close literally here where it's trading at the moment, I'm not interested in anything. Because if it does give you a break above this, even though you've got all of this wick fill area, you need to understand another thing. You need to understand that going based off just the previous candle, we haven't really retested the 50% level just yet. So what they can do is now they can drive the price back up, give you a retest of 49, 64, 49, and from there again start driving the price all the way back down. So I think the best bet will be to wait for the new 4H to open and see what it does in the first 15 minutes, because if it does give you some sort of a bullish play in the first 15 minutes and then the next 15 minutes give you like a nasty rejection, it could be something that we can take back down. Or if it's just a nice 15-minute play to the top side, breaking past this area, retesting, closing above, then the last 15 minutes of the first half an hour can technically give you a retest up here, right? So let's see. Because when you think about it, what's the next scenario now that can set up your daily? It's still above the daily 50%, so your daily is technically still bullish at the moment, right? The daily is still bullish, so we technically need to see something either closing back below the daily 50%, making this whole intraday range bearish, or giving us a buy signal to start buying gold, right? Since the daily range is still bullish, so technically just need to wait for that confirmation. And yeah, we've got the first move which we anticipated is done now. Just need to wait for that next move. Bro, so what was the win rate for the past like 30 days or so? You calculated it, right?
Now is 33.
How many wins and losses have we had?
33 wins,
Okay.
7 losses.
So we've had 7 losses. In how many days?
Since, let me see.
Do
I
you
think
know
it was
roughly?
May.
Do you know roughly how many days? Because then I can put number
Yeah.
of trades.
One of 5.
1 or 5 days.
Yeah. No, 1 of 5. Like 1 of May.
What? I'm confused. No, like how many days? Do you know? Like how many days? So then I can just put in the number of trade section.
30
Yeah.
days, 30, 31, 32.
Let's see what we've done win rate wise so far.
Like 36 days.
36 days. Okay.
36, yeah.
This is on the stream alone?
Yeah, just stream.
What about like everything we've tracked on this spreadsheet? Going based off this, how many days do we have?
Yeah, since
Till
1.
now? Okay, we've tracked it since 1. Okay, so that's how many days again? 36, right?
36, yeah.
And how many losses have we had?
7 losses.
7 losses, 36 trades and 7 losses we've hit. Yeah, we've been doing 81% win rate, bro. 81% win rate. Okay. I mean, today is now it's technically 37, isn't it? Including today.
No, I'm just... No. Think not.
No, but today, including today, it makes
Oh,
it 37.
okay, yeah, it's
Makes it
31.
37.
It's 31, 37, yeah.
So, and how many losses? 6 losses, you said, right?
7.
7, my bad. Is there 81% win rate so far? 81%. Not bad. 81% win rate. So let's say you are risking 100k account, risking 1% a week on an 81% win rate. You're clearing about 23 grand a month with just 1 to 1 hour to hour. 23 grand, yeah. Let's say you're doing about 500 risk per trade. 81%, yeah, you're clearing about 11.5k a month. Oh, it's a little bit over. No, this is over 1 month, right? 37 trades. That's almost 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're doing 20 trades a month, so this is kind of what you're clearing in almost 2 months with £500 risk with an 81% win rate. That's not bad at all, to be fair. Not bad at all. Okay, there you go. The new 4H is here. It has landed. They gave you that sort of ideal close that we needed, and now we know that usually we have been getting minimum pullback on the 4H. So anything below this can give you a very nice drop, but at the same time, you do need an upper wick first. So let's just let it settle down for the first 15 minutes or so, and then from there we'll look for something. How are you, Joe and Moss? Are you guys good? But yeah, you're doing about 11.5 on a £500 risk. Let's say 300k account, you're doing 1% risk. You're doing on an 81%, about 69 grand, almost under 2 months, because 40 trades would technically be your 2 months. So roughly in 2 months, we've had an 81% win rate so far, right? That's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. I definitely think we can even peak up a little bit more, but even 80% is very decent, man. Very decent. Very, very decent. That's the retest done. Yeah, honestly, on the break above this area, gold can start flying. How many pips do we have to the top side though? 10 pips. Let's see what they do.
It's always better to wait for the 5 pip breakout, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm a robot, but you know,
Yes, sir.
I think it's too early, bro. We have NYC. We have
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're correct. Do you plan to continue these streams for the foreseeable future? You guys are real, and there is not many like that out here. Bro, yes, I will try my best, but at the end of the day, I do trading for the freedom purposes. So as long as I want to, I will. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to provide as much value as I can, but the whole point of me being a trader is that I don't want to kind of like have something that holds me down. If I want to just wake up, take a day off, I want to take a day off. I don't want this to be like a 9 to 5 sort of thing. But if I do stop this, then I'll most definitely dedicate time to my private members though, because obviously that's a paid service. So that's something I will most definitely dedicate time to. But let's see. Obviously, you guys need to show love on the streams, and you know, if you show love, drop a like, share with your friends, and we get more people watching us. It'll keep us like motivated to keep going as well. But yeah, I do plan on staying here for sure. So this is technically becoming a fake out now, isn't it? At the minute we start to go past this area, your 4H usually goes one way as well. Look at that, closing above the resistance, pull back down, and then this one can give you the wick fill break scenario. But technically, it did end up closing as a rejection candle though, didn't it? The previous 4H. So this is where you need to be extra safe and kind of need to wait for another confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, because they ended up closing as a rejection candle. So now what they are doing is they're technically giving you a retest of the 50% level. If we can get closure above, then from there, obviously you have the scenario setting up to the top side, which is a 30-minute 50% retest. But until then, you can see a nasty rejection from here. So it doesn't make sense to take anything just yet. You're literally just retesting the previous 4H 50% area. Literally. Yeah, this area is dangerous. It's dangerous. But any fake outs above this, you are technically coming up as well. Like about 30 pips. Yes. Yeah. That's the range at the moment that we're trading in. If it does start to reject this level, gives us some sort of a confirmation below the daily 50% level, then fair enough. I'll be interested in taking it down, but until then, you sort of just need to stay out of this for now. But I think once we deal with this resistance here, a closure above this will be a nice buy setup, in my opinion, for sure. But you do need a closure above this though. Otherwise, you've got clean rejection setting up from up here for a nice clean drop. And this daily 50% area is just creeping up here as well. So anything technically below this, even let's say if this ends up setting up as a breather candle now, New York Stock Exchange opens and breaks below this, because it's a breakout below the daily 50% area, it's a clean sell-off, in my opinion. Because your daily range is actually quite inflated if you actually think about it. So if your daily range is super inflated, there's a very high chance that they will give you that dump, right? Very high chance. Oh, what's up? But yeah, guys, to be honest with you, anything past this area now, you can really see gold pumping up. But the thing is, right, think about like the candles. What's the job of this 4H candle at the moment? It's either to give you the wick fill and break, or to retest the 50% area where we have a major imbalance up here and reject. So I think this is where now we need something happening over here. Maybe a break above, pull up to this area, and then from there start dumping back down. Let's see. So there you go, you're getting a breakout above this area. It's gonna start pumping up because they've given you a pullback on the 4H, and literally this is where we know it just goes one way anyway, the 4H. The only issue is the way the candle actually closed. It closed as a nasty rejection. So this is where you need some sort of a confirmation above this area, at least one 30-minute closure or something, right? But yeah, there you go. They're giving you that breakout and a retest of the resistance now. There it is. That's the upper wick now. Nuno is focused. I can see the focus in your face, bro. But yeah, one win done. Waiting for the next setup now. Okay, so at this point now, literally, you got the 64.47 here. We can most likely get a pullback up to this level now, and then from there, if the next 15-minute technically starts to give you a resistance, well, to be fair, I would want to see some sort of a 30-minute confirmation. So I think below this, we can start looking for that drop with the New York Stock Exchange open. So what I want to see is the next 15-minute candle technically giving us that upper wick and closure back below this resistance area that we're trading above at the moment, right? Got the first trade in to the downside now. They've given you the 4H pullback at this point. So the only thing with this issue, the issue is at the moment, you guys need to understand, right? We need some sort of a confirmation above this area before we can start scanning in with a buy position. We don't have any confirmations at the moment. All the price has done is literally given you the retest of the 4H 50%, and now technically we are just seeing a pullback, right? Because again, what's the job of this candle? The job of this candle was to come up here, retest this area here, and now once it's done its job, you need to wait for the next candle to do the next, like give you the next move, which will either be the top side retest or a break and close back below. And if we can see a break and close back below, then that's becoming a fake out. So with the New York Stock Exchange open, we're looking for that next bit of drop. The whole daily's only moved about 100 pips anyway. Look at it. Literally. Not even 100 pips, 96 pips or so.
Yeah.
See you, right?
97.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hasn't moved at all. Hasn't moved at all. But the thing with 4H, which we understand, is that it does move. It does move one way. It gives you that one-sided move every time because it has so much momentum. But it hasn't really done anything massive today though. Oh, it has given you about 35 pips on this candle. But something like this is expected anyway. Until we have a closure above this, it's still an open candle. It can give you something along the lines of this, a nasty rejection, closure below, and then we start selling the market. So it's a dangerous area that we are approaching. Even look to the left, you see this? This is a dangerous area that we are approaching. But once we have a 30-minute close above this area here now, oh, you see. Once we have a 30-minute close above this area here now, and we start breaking out of this area, then it takes out that scenario, the scenario where, you know, we are expecting this to be a pullback and then potentially a rejection. Then it's going to start taking that scenario out of the equation, and then most likely is an upper wick retest and breakout on the 4H. That's where you also have your double top setting up. So let's see. They're starting to, you know, retest this key area of ours. Okay, this is where the breakout played out, and so this is where we need a rejection, right? Breakout's done, and now we need this candle to reject. And so the ideal close that we can get on this candle will be this area here. So if we can get closure below this now, with the New York Stock Exchange open, break of this is a valid trade. Upper wick is done at this point. We just need a closure below this area. The last 15 minutes, it needs to start selling off now. And then the New York Stock Exchange open gives us that next drop down to the daily lows pretty much. Let's see, 12 more minutes left. 12 more minutes left. But it should be a fun play, because look, again, what they've done is, this is how they are moving the price, right? We know it moves in waves. That's how the structure works. This is how price action works. If it wants to drop, it'll form lower lows and lower highs, right? That's how price works. So look what they've done now. they've given you the leg down, they are giving you the pullback, forming lower lows and lower highs, LLs and L highs, right? So now in order for this to be a lower low and lower high structure, we need a break below this, right? So once the pullback is done over here, we need some sort of a confirmation, which will be potentially this 15-minute giving us something like this, you know, some sort of a closure below. And this is where with the New York Stock Exchange open, if we can see a break below this area, daily 50% area, we're taking it downtown. This is the New York Stock Exchange open candle. You're making it risk-free here, and then you're letting the rest run down to this area. That's the plan. That's the plan. Otherwise, if it's higher highs and higher lows, then this is your first high. This is your higher highs and higher low structure, and then you will break past this area. So if it is higher highs and higher lows, then we need some sort of a closure above this range here, right? And then with the New York Stock Exchange open, we can take it on the breakout, but it will have to be the 30-minute breakout. So it really just depends what sort of a closure we get on this candle. Either breaks the lows, gives us that drop down to the daily lows, past the daily 50% area, or it respects the daily 50% area, gives us a break above, and then we take it up to the 4H highs, make a risk-free here, and then either it gives us a breakout or it gives us a rejection. Very simple scenario. Very simple scenario. At this point, you just need to wait for this to set up. That's the next trade we are looking for. Our first trade was very successful. We took it on the 130 candle, 130 open candle, took the sell position here, and this was our TP, very precise TP. Gave us our 30 pips or so, and yes, now we're just waiting again. How are you, my brother Hemo? Hemo's not here anymore? I think he was here earlier.
Yeah, it's with some internet problems.
Oh, he's having internet problems. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, we literally just need to wait for 9 more minutes. Again, look at this candle, right? How can we look for a confirmation? Let me ask you guys, everyone watching, right? If you want to sell gold, what exactly is it that you're looking for? Just going based off the open candle, right? So what we are looking for now is we want to see this candle here closing as a rejection candle, right? So we understand that if it does start to close below this support area here, it's closing as a rejection candle. It's closing below this structure here, right? So if we can see some sort of a closure below this structure, the next candle opens and it violates the lows. Guess what? It's also breaking the lows below the daily 50% area, right? This is where now with the New York Stock Exchange momentum also being on your side, if you have a confirmation on this candle here, you can take it downtown. But let's say if this candle was to close super bullish, then I will not take a breakout on this because it can cause a double bottom with the New York Stock Exchange open. So it's very important for us to get a closure below this area. If we can get a closure below this, then bingo, we take it downtown with the New York Stock Exchange open. 53. So we need a ideal close below this. So the ideal close will be below this area here, which is the open 30-minute candle at the moment. So this will be the ideal close. If we can get this ideal close below this, we're laughing, honestly. 53 level. Just kind of got to sit on our hands now. Let this play out 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. Well, there we go. It's pumping up once again, rather than actually rejecting. If it does close as a breather candle at this point, it's looking quite decent, isn't it? Since you will be getting that 30-minute breakout in the next 5 minutes or so. And so if they want to drive the price up, we've got plenty of range on the intraday to the top side. Your daily is still bullish. It hasn't rejected. You're just trading above the daily 50%. Most likely, if they want to reject the daily 50% area, they want to drive the price up to the daily highs. It's very simple, right? So I think next play will be to the top side. It also makes sense. You will have to take it on the breakout over here with the New York Stock Exchange open momentum, right? 4 more minutes left. 4 more minutes left. Let's see. Let's see. Also for closure we get on this candle first. Because if we don't get a closure below this and is rejecting this, then it wants to come up for the daily highs. It's very simple. And you're just trading the daily range at this point, right? It's very simple. Yeah, look at this. Okay, 4 minutes left for the New York Stock Exchange to open. Getting a super bullish play on this candle at this point. Very, very nice momentum to the top side, giving us a closure above this area, rejecting the 4H level. Again, look at this, we're in a massive uptrend. On the intraday, we're bullish. And so this becomes technically a pullback rather than a rejection to the downside. So if the New York Stock Exchange open now gives you a break above this area, this is basically becoming your pullback, right? That's all you're seeing at the moment. But one thing I do understand going based off the 30-minute time frame is that it does like to retest the 50% areas to the T. It doesn't like to leave those 30-minute imbalances. So for the sake of it, we'll be staying out of New York Stock Exchange for the first 5 minutes or so, just to see what it does after giving us that 50% retest, right? Just to be very safe. So this is the closure area, 64.47. So either a closure above this for a buy position or a sell position on the breakout here. But I do need some sort of a closure below this as well if I am to take the sell position, that's for sure. 2 more minutes left for the New York Stock Exchange to open. So let's wait for New York Stock Exchange open and let's give this a go. So again, as I mentioned earlier, either we're in an uptrend, right? If we are in an uptrend, then technically this here is your pullback. But if we are in a downtrend now on the lower time frames, then this is your pullback. So if this is your pullback, we need a break below this to retest the lows and potentially go past the lows. So if you can get something like this with the New York Stock Exchange opening, you know, it gives you that sort of open, maybe upper wick, breaks below, and then from there we just keep on selling off. It's just a constant sell off from there. That's what we are looking for. Something like this. Breaks the lows, and now you're forming lower lows and lower highs, right? And this is where you can technically start retesting those daily lows. That's the next key area which we are targeting. There you go. New York Stock Exchange open is here now. Let's give it first 5 minutes to just do its thing. We're closing literally below the resistance. So if it breaks above and then it starts to reject, I think it would be a very decent position to the downside in my opinion. Okay, let's give it a go now. Let's wait for it. 5 more minutes and then we give this a go to the top side or to the downside. Let's see what it does. New York Stock Exchange open is here now. First 5 minutes are invalid because it's very spiky. It's filled with a lot of volatility. This is where they will execute a lot of the orders, right? So you technically need to stay out of the markets for the first 5 minutes. That's exactly why we don't trade the NY open anymore. We just stay out of the markets for the first half an hour. Because look, every time it does something dodgy. You see it, right?
Yeah, I think today was this break here.
Exactly. That would have taken, everyone would have executed those buys here, and then we waited and we took the sells, and then the sells played out so nicely. Look at this, technically looking like some sort of a double top at this point as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is looking like a breather candle, but it has to again deal with this area to the left. So break out of this range here, it will be hard. You do need a closure above this just to be safe. Until then, it can give you a U-turn, plain and simple U-turn back to the lows. All right, it's breaking to the top side. First 5 minutes. Oh man, the next 5 minute breaks the lows. You can see that, right? The nice clean drop can set up now. Let's see.
Each time,
Let's see.
3 minutes left.
Yeah, let's wait for it. But at the same time now, they need to in a way start respecting this structure. So they haven't given you any sort of a crazy breakout just yet to the top side. Let's see. Still just retesting the highs at the moment, rather than giving you some sort of a crazy explosive breakout to the top side. 64.70 will be that 5 pip mark. So it hasn't even given you a 5 pip breakout. 64.70 is that 5 pip mark. Okay, there you go. All right, rejecting now. Very nice rejections. This is the next 5 minute technically needs to open and break at this point to the downside. So we just need this candle here now in the first 15 minutes to make the previous candle technically invalid, right? So if we can get closure below this, we can see a clean sell position setting up. But I think I will be waiting for the safest play possible, which will be at least a break below the 30-minute lows, because you got such a nice clean range. So I'll wait for a position to set up below this area. But they've given you the pullback now, which we needed. So now once the pullback is done, we need a nasty rejection. This is where your New York Stock Exchange open should start dumping the price back below this area. There it is. You know what? We could give this a go on the break of this. Let's wait. All right, let's see what happens over here, guys. We're gonna wait. See if we get close below this, something like this. If we get closure below this, we look for something, right? Don't want to see a rejection from here. It's still open, so let's wait for closure. Unless you've secured some profits earlier, it wouldn't make sense for you to take an impulsive entry here, right? But at this point, they are giving you a pullback, and now they are giving you technically a rejection from this area. So if this candle here starts to break past this area, oof, it's gonna be nasty. Trailing stop losses if possible on these positions. Honestly, they need to break past this area, and then from there is going to be the nicest setup. Honestly, the nicest setup. Just gonna start selling off now. You've got at least approximately about 43 pips to the downside. Honestly, you do. Really do. Because you're rejecting these areas here, right? And so the minute you start to see a breakout below this, it's a very clean setup to the downside. But wait for it, guys. Wait for it. At least a closure on the first 15 minutes or a break below this, and then you guys can enter something. But wait for it to set up. So technically, what we are looking for is we need this 15-minute candle here to behave and give us a nice clean bearish close. Look at that previous one, closed as a breather candle. We broke the highs, rejected, and now broke the lows, technically turning it into a resistance candle. This is becoming your confirmation candle. Break of the confirmation candle should be the breakout candle, right? Very nice scenario. It's not just one bearish candle, right? It's two bearish candles in a row, technically making it 30 minutes of rejection at this point. There it is. On the breakout, break past this area, it should be a very clean sell setup. If you want to give this a go, there you go. You want to make a risk-free at the P. Your main TP will be around this area. You want to give it a go, take it on the breakout here, make a risk-free around here. 10 pips, you want to make a risk-free. Okay, if you get triggered here, you can give this a go. Okay, there you go. You're in now. You want to make a risk-free as soon as this area here gets retested. You want to make a risk-free, and you want to let the rest run. There it is. So this is the area where you want to make a risk-free, guys. P4H 50%. There it is. Make a risk-free, let the rest run. There you go. Make it risk-free, let the rest run. Second trade given out here, guys. Let the rest run down to at least 27 pips, you know. Let it run down to 1958. That's your main TP. 1958 is the main TP. So let the rest just run now. Secure some profits, make a risk free. There it is, main TP. As soon as that gets hit, guys, start securing. This is the second trade given here now on the live stream. And there you go. Bingo. Look at this drop at this point. Wow. Look. Look at this drop. Crazy play. Straight to the money again, man. Straight to the money. Drop some W's in the chat, guys. There you go.
Target hit for the day.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Drop some W's in the chat, guys. 2 trades given out. Look at gold just sink. Look at this Titanic ship. Drop some W's in the chat. Let's do this. Drop a like on the stream as well, guys. Drop some W's. Wow.
Like, I trailed the stop loss but got hit, bro. You know?
Guys, look at this drop. Drop some W's. Oh, snap. Let's go. Bro, did you not put the trailing stop loss on it?
Bro, I put it, bro. But,
oh, shit.
Yeah, but got hit by... Because... Bro, yeah, that's the thing.
Amazing session. Big W's today. It's gonna
be one day that you're gonna drop, you know.
Guys, spam the chat, spam the live chat. Drop a like on the stream as well. Spam the live chat. Look at this. Straight to the main TP, man. How many pips did we catch again? Another 30 pips for the win. Bingo. Another 30 pips. 60 pips given out today on the YouTube live stream. Another 30 pips here. 2 for 2 today. That's what we like to see.
Win.
That's what we like to see. Come on team, drop some W's in the chat. I'm going to make a quick Insta video. Let's spam that chat with W's. Let's go! 2 for 2, baby. Let's go. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Let's go. The week has just started, man. We're about to kill it. We're honestly about to kill it. Let's go, guys. Given to every single person, 100% transparency. Both trades given out. Told you guys the scenarios, and we just executed on the scenarios. Very systematic way of trading. Trading within this small range as well, guys. Imagine if we get a bigger range to play in. It will make everything 10 times better. Within 100 pip range, we've given you guys 60 pip play within 100 pip range. So guys, drop a like on the stream. Make sure you're in the Discord. Discord link is in the description. Make sure you guys follow us on Insta. We are here to stay and we're here to take over. This is about to be the biggest live stream on this stream. We've got 30-40 people watching at the moment, but we're about to go for the big league. We're about to give you maybe another play in a little bit as well. Let's just let this kind of like play out. Maybe an extra trade will be given to you guys today. Since we've taken 2 trades now, what you guys can do is kind of like lower down your risk on the next trade that I give you and to secure some more profit. So you're risking some profits to make more profits, and let the runners run. Make it risk free and let the runners run at least down to the previous daily 50%. So make it risk free at this point. If you have secured some profits here, if you've secured partials here, let the runners just do his thing. And if you have the runners running now, make sure you guys secure something down here. That's the next bit of rejection area. This is where you want to secure your second TP. So you can have your TP2 here. Your main TP is up here. This is the TP1. You've got your TP2 here. And if it goes past this area, this is where you want to start securing everything. So your final TP will be the 52 level. There you go, guys. Very lovely play. Very lovely play so far. Man, gold turned into a Titanic today, did it not? Very nice play.
Yes, sir.
Very nice play. Very nice play. Amazing. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. 60 pips given out today. Lovely stuff. Wow. Well, now let's think about it, right? We've got the new hourly opening soon. So look at this hourly at the moment. Oof, look at that rejection on the hourly, man. If this hourly can give you a breakout below the structure lows, the next hourly can just start sinking, guys. Look at the imbalance down here. So honestly, if you have runners running, I really do recommend that you guys keep those runners open. Honestly, keep them open. Keep those runners open because they will pay you big time. Trust me, guys. Yes, sir.
Clean day, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, let's wait for the next 15 minutes or so, because the next 1H has to do something. Let's look at the week. We've got news coming in tomorrow or no? It's a clean day tomorrow as well. And then we've got news coming in on Thursday, and Friday is also a clean day. So this whole week should be really, really nice. It should be very nice, clean price action, honestly. So all we need to do is, guys, secure small wins, build a buffer. This should be a clean buffer building week, honestly. And I think next week we've got a lot of news flow. Okay, Monday, it's got news around 6 p.m. Tuesday, look at that CPI coming in next week, Tuesday. Wednesday, we got news coming in, core PPI, amazing. Then we've got Thursday, we got news coming in, unemployment claims.
FOMC, man.
Oh, no way, we got FOMC coming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
more 1 day.
wait, where is FOMC, bro?
1 day back.
Oh, on Wednesday, we got FOMC.
Yes, sir.
Oh, snap. So Wednesday we're gonna be doing 2 streams, guys. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have a flip account for FOMC, to be honest. I'm gonna try flip it as well. FOMC coming in on Wednesday. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is honestly crazy. FOMC. Crazy stuff. Wow.
Overtime made a bag today, bro.
Man, this is gonna give you a big runner today, guys. You're gonna have a big runner today, honestly. Massive runner. Ho. You're about to honestly see a massive runner play out. Crazy play. Oof, look at this. All the way down to daily lows. It's coming all the way down to daily lows. Once it goes past daily lows, guys, your TP2 is another couple pips away. Oh Lord, look at this drop on gold. Wow.
Damn.
Your TP2, it will go straight past your TP2 at this point, honestly. Let's add an alert here on the TP2.
Damn.
And then you've got final TP for the day, which is the PD 50% scenario, which we gave out. So you've got your main TP here, which you should have secured money at. Secured money, made it risk-free. And now you should either have a partial position running or a trailing stop loss open.
Sheesh.
Oh,
What a drop. It's gonna drop 100 pips more.
Very nice, man.
It's one of those days, man.
Very nice, man.
I mean,
Very nice, man. Very nice. It's one of those days it's gonna go crazy. It's honestly gonna turn into a Titanic, isn't it? Because look at all of this mess. The minute you see a closure below this consolidation area, the next one's just gonna start dumping, isn't it? Crazy play. Crazy play. Wow. And that's why we kind of like stay out of the markets for the first half an hour with the New York Open, because it always does something dodgy, guys. It always does something dodgy. If you guys can go back and back test it, you'll see that the first half an hour, they always do something dodgy. They want to trap you. But at the same time, essentially what they do is they will take the price very high because they want to grab the cheapest price possible. Look at this, right? And then from there, they will drop the price for the rest of the session. That's essentially what happens. And so even let's say now, if they want to take the price all the way back up on the weekly, right? They need to drive the price down as much as they can. But next week is going to be filled with a lot of news. So next week will be insane, guys. It will be an insane week, honestly.
yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be PD 50%. Very chill.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down.
Guys, secure profits and Let the rest run.
There you go. TP2 is coming up at this point. TP2 is coming up, chat. That's going to be a massive TP. TP2 is going to be a massive TP. That's going to be about 54 pips on the TP2. You want to start securing something around the 50 pip mark because you got these rejections here. So this technically should be your TP2-ish area. And then once it starts to go past it, let's say final TP essentially being this area here. Then you can, just come out of the markets at that point. There's plenty of range. Plenty of range looking to the left as well, but you do have this nasty area here. Oh, TP2 is coming up, team. TP2 is coming up at this point. Yeah.
Very nice position. Clean.
Yeah. Let's see what they do in the last 8 minutes or so. What exactly that they want to do now. I think they can give us that TP2 for sure, and then maybe drop the price for the rest of the session. Amazing stuff. Anyway, guys, we will be calling it a session here. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Again, trading is all about financial freedom. We don't want this to be like a 9 to 5 sort of thing. So we've made our money, have taken our trades. Let's go and enjoy our money and our freedom now. So thank you guys for tuning in. Drop a like on the stream, guys. Follow us on Insta, join Discord, link in the description. If you do not have access to Discord link, Nuno, could you just post it quickly?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the Discord link right there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Drop a like, share our stream. Great stream. Catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we should be starting the stream around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Oh, let's see. I think the TP2 is coming up, guys. Before we go, let's see if the TP2 is coming up. Oh, I think the TP2 is coming up, man.
Yeah, on the next 7 minutes of the
TP2
hour.
is coming up. Yeah, the TP2 is really coming up, isn't it? Oh, I think it's about to sink. Oh, it's about to sink. It's about to sink. There it is. Okay, just a little bit more. I think TP2 is coming up at this point, guys. TP2 is coming up. TP2 is coming up. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's about to go past that TP2 area.
Yeah.
Get ready. 3 more pips. 3 more pips. 3 more pips. Bingo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Watch you go past it. Let's go. TP2 hit as well, guys. TP2 hit as well. Let's go. Drop some W's in the chat. That's your TP2 hit as well. Amazing. Man, if it goes for the final TP now, crazy play. That's 55 pips caught for the second trade now. Bingo. Amazing stuff. 55 pips caught for the second trade now. And I think he's just going to sell off for the rest of the session, honestly. Crazy play. Look at that. I think he's going to go past the final TP at this point, to be fair. But yeah. Oh, it's going for the final TP. It's going for the final TP.
Yeah.
It's going for the final TP. It's coming for it, man. It's coming for it. Yeah, gold is sinking. It's turning into a Titanic at this point. It's turning into a Titanic. I recommend taking all of your money, honestly, near this range here now, because you've caught more than enough at this point, really. Amazing. Wow. Okay, guys, have a lovely day. Have a blessed day. Take care. Catch up with you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. Tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. we will be going live. UK